with all the info. Josh Kappler for magazine short form Wisconsin Life Sneakerheads. This aired on PBS Wisconsin. Are you a sneakerhead?
I kind of am now. I think about it a lot more. It's one of those things that you don't really pay attention to until we did the story. And so now shoes pop all the time.
You notice on sidewalks, probably at events like this, maybe not a lot of sneakers, but some fancy footwear.
Yep, very. I think the gentleman that presented this award, he actually had some like nice poppy purple sneakers too. So yeah, I caught that as I was going up. So.
That seems very fitting.
Yeah, yep.
Maybe he knew, maybe there was a secret he knew you wanted to wear them just for you.
Well, maybe, possibly, I don't know.
So what is like the sneakerhead scene like in Wisconsin? Like, tell me a little bit about that.
You know, I was surprised. I am just a videographer editor for this, and so...
Not just.
Well, you are the videographer
actually,
for this.
I'm sorry, I was the videographer, and so it was something I wasn't really familiar with until I worked with the producer on this, and he was talking about everything that was going on with this community in Madison, Wisconsin. And yeah, it just kind of caught us by surprise. It's not something that you hear about all the time, and so yeah, the story was kind of enlightening.
What is the story to tell? Just that there is a community in Madison that's thriving of folks who really love their sneaks.
Yeah.
I call them gym shoes.
Gym shoes.
Well, it's the story is it's a profile about one person in particular in Madison, but then we expanded it to the community itself and the people that he works with. But we were able to sit with him, and I'm sorry, they were taking pictures of me and my crew, so it threw me off.
It's distracting to be very, very cool.
See, usually I'm on the other side of the camera, and so like this is very unusual for me being on the side.
You're doing amazing.
But yeah, the story was the profile about one person in Madison we opened up for the community. But yeah, very cool to see him doing his work. Works in a small room, and he works on tons of sneakers and does a fantastic job.
Creates basically new artwork, repairs, that sort of thing.
Repairs. Yep, he takes really beat up shoes and he makes them like really colorful, and you'd swear they would just come like right off the shelf.
It's almost environmental. Reduce, reuse, recycle, sort of. How did you're the videographer, you said. So what did you do to sort of make that something that it is visual, but to bring it an extra step, if you will?
Yeah, nice. I think when we visited with him, we looked at his room and we're like, you know what? All we did was just like use this light that he had in his room to kind of light the whole scene, and we just kind of went with that and just really kind of gave it this very authentic look. And that's when he was working on the sneakers, and then another videographer for the project, that's when they brought him into the studio and did all the really fantastic stuff you see of the sneakers on display in the final product. And yeah, great job.
All right, well, before we let you go, I think we have to look at your shoes. I'm sorry. Ooh, all right, so not sneakers, but those are very, very clean.
Wow.
Yes, freshly polished.
Yeah, I do try to keep them clean anyway. Don't go to events like this very often, so you try to keep them clean and look presentable.
Got to bring the flash, more than presentable.
Bust them out.
Well, congratulations to you. It was a pleasure to meet you. And you can check this out. This was aired on PBS Wisconsin. And online as well? All right, so everybody, if you want to see some sneakerheads, there you go.